Hey everybody, another Love Ain't Pretty live stream, the Love Stream. And it might not be pretty, but it might be beautiful. Patty and I, you've been following along and playing along at home. You know that we went directly from the UK tour and from our dates in Cardiff, our date in Cardiff. That show, our last show there in Cardiff, it was insane. It was wonderful. What an incredible Welsh audience that was. All across the UK, all those shows. I have to tell you all, anybody who was there, man, did you bless us with your presence and your vocality. You were nice and loud, and you were super appreciative, and we were super appreciative of that. I hope that came through. I think it did. Anyway, we went from that. Did we go home and take a rest? No, we did not. We got on an airplane and we flew to Charlotte. And then from Charlotte, we caught another plane that got us to basically Jamestown, which got us, or Newport News, which got us here to Williamsburg, where we, let's see,
we landed at midnight.
We landed at midnight. That heckler in the background you hear isn't just a heckler. She's the producer of the whole thing. Come on, Scooch. Come on over here. She's right beside me. Hello. This time. Say hey, remember, there's our lens right there. Hello. You look pretty.
Thank you.
You have no
we
right
just watched a soccer game.
Yes. This is the soccer team that our daughter was on the team last year, did her 5th year. We still love Tribe Women's Soccer, so we went around to support them. They made the conference playoffs, right? Conference playoffs. That starts soon. So,
Go Tribe.
But last night was the night when my band, Nepal, which you remember, 2 weeks ago, we don't just, I used to do these in my basement, but we don't ever seem to find ourselves at home anymore. So 2 weeks ago, we were live from rehearsals, and last night it came together, and I just have to say those guys were incredible, and they lifted the night, and everybody in that tent, well over what they expected. It was packed, and it was awesome. To get to go play those songs with those guys, it's incredible, isn't it?
It was so
and
fun.
All of them.
It was crazy. Listen to our voices.
Yeah. You can't even tell.
I wasn't even singing.
You can't even tell which one sang last night. Because this one, I see someone from Zurich. Who we got? We got Birmingham. I'm going to put the glasses on. See some of this. Patty's definitely helping along. She's got the laptop beside us.
Bianca Day from Zurich.
Beautiful. When's the next UK tour is a question. I believe we're going to go back in the spring. Would that be cool? Would you guys come along if we went in the spring? Solo tour time. Please come to Zurich. Oh my gosh, I would love to play Zurich. Hi from England. Hello, Jane. Lovely English name. Hello, Janet. Thanks everybody for showing up. Somebody said, loved the Manchester evening show. You were all amazing. Thank you, Tracy. It was incredible. What's up? From Pittsburgh, PA. Can't wait to see you again either. Let's go Steelers, right? 4 o'clock today, Eastern? I hope so. Yeah, I think so. Got somebody else from Manchester. Manchester was really fantastic. It always is. Manchester's always showed up for us, and we could not be happier. How many of you were with us last week from Kensington Gardens? I never thought that the Love Stream would take place right in the middle of Kensington Gardens. But sure enough, it did. I didn't even have a guitar. It was just Patty and I making a little noise. And we were blown away by how many of y'all showed up. We met a couple folks there right in the park itself. So that was nice. Remember, Patty is here, and she can answer any questions you have or anything you want to say that I might miss, because I will definitely miss some things. She will find it there. Hold on. Give me a pick, darling.
Yep.
So we played last night in, there's a place called the Sunken Gardens. It's really incredibly lovely. Think of it this way. William and Mary comes to a point. Oh, thank you. Look at this. Patty found the Nepal pick right there. That's my college band, Nepal. And then here's the picture of my college band. See if you can guess which one I am. That's right. It's the Gun Show. That's me. What are you laughing at? So I got to play with these guys. And furthermore, I don't know if y'all know this. This is kind of fun. But in honor of this reunion, we released a song that I wrote 15 years ago, the first time we reunited. We're like the Rolling Stones, but only in that way. And I wrote a song called Down Memory Lane, and the guys played it so well, and we all love it. And it really says the things I wanted to say about these guys. And so about reuniting with them, I'm going to give you some lyrics, because sometimes as a songwriter, you just get lucky and you say the thing exactly how you want to say it. You know what I mean? You ever do that even in a conversation with somebody? Sometimes it's hard in an emotional situation to compress everything you're thinking and have it come out your mouth in the way you want it to. But that's when you need it most. Anyway, the lines are, yesterday, it never really went away. It's a face I see before me. Yeah, it's you. We're older now, but we're really not somehow. With a beer or two to guide us to the younger us inside us and the past we thought would last. And then the chorus is, turn the amps up, play it loud. Let the bass notes hit the crowd. Let the music take us home again. All the shows we played before, now we get to play one more before we're out there on our own again. 'Cause you can visit, but you can't remain down memory lane. I'll try a little bit of it. My voice is shot, so I'm not going to finish it. I should be on vocal rest, but I want a love stream. Yesterday, it never really went away. It's a face I see before me. It's you. We're older now, but we're really not somehow. With a beer or two to guide us to the younger us inside us and the past we thought would last. Turn the amps up, play it loud. Let the bass notes hit the crowd. Let the music take us home again. All the shows we played before, now we get to play one more. For we're out there on our own again. 'Cause you can visit, but you can't remain down memory lane. This guitar is older than my children are, and my job means I don't play it much no more. But this whole scene is looking like a time machine. The DeLorean is revving, set the clock to 87, and hang on till the night's all gone. Turn the amps up, play it loud. Let the bass notes hit the crowd. Let the music take us home again. All the shows with... No, here it goes like this. It goes, sing the songs we sang before. That's some alliteration. Sing the songs we sang before, when the beer flowed on the floor. More alliteration. Float on the floor. When the beer flowed on the floor, till our speakers all are blown again. Yeah, we might get a little bit insane down memory lane. Side by side for one more ride. Turn the amps up, play it loud. Let the bass notes hit the crowd. Let the music take us home again. We sing the songs we sang before. Now we get to play one more. For we're out there on our own again. 'Cause you can visit, but you can't remain. Down memory lane, down memory lane, down memory lane, down memory lane. So we went down memory lane last night. We visited, and we tore it up down memory lane last night. We visited. We cannot remain. We have to get on our plane very soon. We probably won't get an hour here because we're running a little bit late. But we're in our hotel room here in Williamsburg, and what an incredible time we had. My mother was also an alum from the school. My father, my late father as well. But my mom was here last night, right down front.
I got video of her watching him sing to her, "The Girl at the Party."
Yeah, one of our songs is called "The Girl at the Party," and I said, "Tonight, Mom, you're the girl at the party." And I'm just, first of all, she's an incredible mom. Secondly, she's beautiful inside and out. It was difficult growing up having the gorgeous mom, the hot mom. I did not enjoy that part of it, but she is still as lovely as ever, and to have her right there, so fit, so vibrant, so a part of that night was an absolute joy. I don't know what that means. You know what that means?
You just said you're running late, and she said, "You're running late?"
Cornelia's giving me a hard time. I said I was running late, and I'm guessing all the question marks are sarcasm. You're running late. Yes, I run late, Cornelia, because I'm a creative individual, and I say yes to too many things, and that's just how I roll. And we got other questions. I see you got some more over here.
Yes, here you go.
All right, thank you. Oh, this is sweet. Diane and her hubby were there last night, went down memory lane with us, Diane did. First time seeing me, and now they were our big fans. Her hubby's an alum, and they walked the bridge, and it's their 50-year anniversary. I dedicate that to you. In retrospect, that goes out to you. What an incredible couple. The bridge, by the way, there's a thing here called the Crime-Dell Bridge. And it's gorgeous little location. You can look it up online. It's just a small little pond with a beautiful bridge that goes over it. And the rumor, the legend of the whole bridge, the Crime-Dell Bridge, was if you walk across it with someone that you love, and if I believe you kiss them on that bridge, you will indeed get married. They walked the bridge, and it worked out for them. Patty, did we walk the bridge?
We did.
And it worked out for us. So we walked the bridge. I'll finish with that. That's another song that Nate Pa sang, is Walk the Bridge. That goes out to you too, Diane and hubby. Holly wanted to know, could I explain the process of filming the Somewhere in the Sunshine video? What was the experience like? For those of you that don't know, Somewhere in the Sunshine is my latest single, and you go find that on any of the streaming services. But also if you go to some of my social media, especially YouTube, you can find the video for that. And it was directed by and shot by a wonderful young woman named Erica York, and she was really wonderful.
Rock.
And I'm sorry, my fault. I know her. Erica Rock. Thank you, Patty. And Erica is fantastic in every way. And it was at the end of a day where we had been doing numerous things, getting ready for this album. We had done. This was shot in the afternoon, the same day that I shot a lot of the video that you would see of me in the studio, there, the recording studio, where at Sound Emporium, where we recorded the whole album. We did a lot of video there. We also went that day and shot the album cover, which I love so much. And that, we were taking care of all that. And we said, because we knew we wanted Somewhere in the Sunshine not to be at noon or when the sun is so hot and blaring right down. You don't want light from above. You want that softer magic hour golden light coming in. We knew that. And then we said, where are we going to go? Well, there was only one place I was ever going to go, and that was to go to a place that has always meant so much to me. It's a park. With a stream running through it. That stream, I even have history with that stream. That stream, and I think it was 2016, I stood in that stream and I held, well, it wasn't this phone because I lose phones. This is probably 4 phones away from that phone. I stood there, and that's when I promised everybody that I was going to release a brand new single every week. That was my Every Single Friday project, which you could also find on Apple or Spotify. I released 54 songs in 54 weeks, but I did it right there is where it all began. That's a place that Patty walks the dogs all the time, and I like to bring him down into the water and let him run around. And for his Eagle Scout project, my son built a staircase there that you can actually see in the video and in some of the photographs that we'll share surrounding the whole album. I feel super close to my boy who's grown up and gone out into the world, because I remember working on that very hard with him and his Scout friends. And it was one last big project together before he went out into the world to do great things with JPL, the Jet Propulsion Lab people that work with NASA. And his projects are a lot bigger than some stairs going down to a creek, but those stairs are pretty meaningful. I can't tell you the number of times Patty and I would be there, and we would see folks down there with their little kids. And we would know that there'd be no way for those little kids to get down there without those steps right there to that particular spot. Or some older folks are down there, and we knew they wouldn't have been able to make their way down that slippery, muddy bank, so there they go. So when it came time to record this song, or to do the video, I should say, for this song, that's the closest place to paradise I could think of that was anywhere near us. And so I thought, why don't we go there? And there are a couple details about that song. You'll see there's one place, we shot at multiple places around the park. There's one fence where I'm starting and I sing them from, and the sun was just coming right through the leaves. And it was on my face, and it was that warmer afternoon sun. So I got to do that there. And then, of course, there's the part where I'm sitting in a stream on a chair in my boots and the water just rushing around me. And I know that can look a little unusual, but it just felt right in the moment. And it's kind of cool because that chair is an authentic Bluebird chair. I was very careful with it, and I dried it right off as soon as we got out of that water, but I wanted to be on that Bluebird chair, which is part of all my dreams. This Nashville dream that I get to live. So I'll sing you a little bit of that song that I was singing there. We cranked it up and I was singing along. You can see this place, you should see this place. It's beautiful. It's every place we ever tried to find. It's got a mountain view. You can see the ocean too. I guess that's why they call it paradise. So don't you cry for me, I'm just fine. I'm somewhere in the sunshine, soaking up blue sky, while that river rolls by, smile on the bank. No more pain, finally free. I'm right where I'm meant to be. No, I ain't there beneath that Georgia pine. I'm somewhere in the sunshine. You know, it's even very possible that when I was writing this song with John Knight, the concept of, well, the river rolls by and being on the banks, I'm certain is influenced by this place that we were shooting the video. And I do mean we, because I'm out there and I'm sitting down and I did stand up for a little bit, you'll see later, but there was a certain point, Erica Rock was not sitting down. She was doing a handheld camera going around like this. And at a certain point while I was playing the song, while I was singing the song, I heard something. I heard a sniffle or a little choke back sob. And I was in the middle of it, but it suddenly pulled me out of it, and I stopped for a second. I looked, and I realized that Erica was crying, and all the tears going down her face, and she was wiping her eyes while she was shooting the video. I promise you I only share this because she said not only that I could, but that I should. And I didn't immediately put it all together, and I was like, are you okay? Is everything okay? I didn't. And it was then that she shared with me that she had lost her father not long ago. And she was a little embarrassed because she wasn't feeling super professional in that moment. But to me, she couldn't have been more professional to be that open in an artistic situation, that you're actually feeling something and letting the song move you is all I ever want out of any photographer or videographer. And I told her so, and I gave her a big old hug because I just felt so bad. I know this song can bring these things up about these people we love and miss, hopefully in a way that's cleansing, and it did seem that way, and she was smiling through her tears and everything. I said, you want to take a break? You want to start? She said, no, let's go on. And I said it, and I meant it. I go, all right, so from here on out, I'm looking down your lens anyway. I'm not looking through that lens to anybody in this moment. I'm singing it to you. This is from your dad. This is telling you he's okay. He's somewhere in the sunshine. And so we finished like that there in that stream. I know it's been hard on you, and he knows it too, 'cause he hears every word you ever pray, and every tear running down, and every single dime. When you get here, he wipes them on the way, and I'll be waiting on you till that day, somewhere in the sunshine, soaking up the blue sky, while that river rolls by, smiling on back. No more pain, finally free. I'm right where I used to be, meant to be. No, I ain't there beneath that Georgia pine. I'm somewhere in the sunshine, somewhere in the sunshine. So don't worry, be happy, I'm finally home. I'm waiting, I'm with you, you're never alone. And days when you miss me, and the lonely just aches. Close your eyes, lift your head, feel the sun on your face, somewhere in the sunshine, somewhere in the sunshine, somewhere in the sunshine, soaking up the blue sky, white river rolls by, smiling on the bank. One other note about that song is, and by the way, that's out. If you hadn't heard it, you can go stream that. If it makes you think of someone you love, go stream it or share it with somebody you think it might bless. In the recording studio with Marshall Altman, I was in there and I had, the room was very, very dark and I had candles lit. It was just I just wanted to be very in that moment. And I said, in days when you miss me and the lonely just aches. And I sang, close your eyes. And I said to Marshall, I just want to say it. I want to say it, Joe. And I go, close your eyes. So you can hear in the recording, I don't just sing it, but I say, close your eyes. And I hope you do. I just hope you do. And then lift your head and feel the sun on your face. Now, clearly, you won't always be in a place where there's sun that moment, but you can feel things that aren't right there. So if you close your eyes and you lift your face, lift your head up, just feel that sunshine. If you happen to be in the sunshine, all the better. But I'm glad I did that. I'm glad we did that in that moment. Because to me, it sounded like somebody caring for someone else, which is what that song is. All right. Well, that got a little serious, but thank you. That's a long answer to your question, Holly, don't you think? Sharon says, are you excited to walk your baby down the aisle? Oh, Sharon, you just got me. I've been so excited and so thrilled, more than anything, that my wonderful first daughter, Taylor, has found somebody who is just so wonderful. What a wonderful man he is, and just the most incredible young man you could think of, super talented, super kind, and more than anything, he loves her so much, and she loves him so much. So that's what I was thinking of, and it's not fair of you to make me imagine right now to think about walking her down the aisle. That's wrecking me a little bit right now, Sharon. So thank you for that. Yeah. Woo! Tula wanted to know, where was my favorite place to visit on tour? Well, we didn't get to go to as many of the sites, sightseeing as often and as much as we'd like to, because the schedule was pretty tight and pretty demanding in all the best ways. We spent a lot of time inside those theaters. But our favorite place to visit, Patty and I would say it was when we were in London, because that's our old stomping grounds. And we were starting there in Knightsbridge on the corner of the park. And we walked through the park and over to Bayswater to visit our dearest, oldest friends in London, the Elliots. Paul Elliott is the man that hired me years and years ago for no good reason except maybe a little intuition on his part. I had no credits. I had nothing. And he brought me over to London and eventually asked me to be the lead in his musical Buddy, the story of Buddy Holly. So that was important and good to have that visit. And we got to see them, and we got to see their kids, and we got to see his new grandson. And that was a thrill. So, and we got to see our godson as well, who's a fantastic young man as well. So our favorite place to visit is our favorite people to visit, and that's what that is. Helen says the lighting was amazing for the tour last week. Absolutely, yeah. I'll find the full name if you can find that. Patty's going to help me on that. I thought so too. One of the things I really loved was the beginning. We were looking for that opening moment, and the way they lit me from behind while I started singing. Hold on. What's that?
He did the lighting.
I don't. It's not. Oh, yeah. Well, remember I started on. But I wasn't moving like an idiot like that. I was just standing there and I go, way back on the radio dial, fire guy lit inside a bright-eyed child. Every note just wrapped around his soul. From steel guitars to Memphis on the way to rock and roll. So we started out, Keep On Dreaming and If It Breaks Your Heart. I started out acoustically, just on a guitar by my lonesome. And instead of just doing it on a normal stage, I started it in the dark, and that works kind of cool. But it was much more powerful when they came up with the idea to backlight me. So that light's coming from behind you, and you're in the silhouette of it all. But yes, and I will share that as soon as I can, that name. It's just escaping me right at the moment, but they did one heck of a great job. All right, Allison wants to know the favorite place in Nashville for them to visit when they visit.
The first time.
It's their first time? Well, you can't go wrong with the trifecta there, the trinity of Nashville, which is the Grand Ole Opry, the Ryman Auditorium, and the Bluebird Cafe. Do your best to see each and every and all of those. After that, there's a whole lot of incredible venues that you can go to that will really be great, including the Analog, which, by the way, is where we're having our Light the Late Night concert this Friday night, is it? Or Saturday?
It's Friday night.
It's Friday night, that's right. This Friday night, right after our Light the Night walk over at First Horizon Park at the minor league ballpark there, where we have the actual fundraising event. That night, after it at 9:30, I'm going to be having my Light the Late Night concert. And I'm thrilled. My friend Julia Cole, who I have a big old single with her called Worst Day. I'm such a fan of her. She's going to sing that. We're going to sing a couple other as well. And my buddy Eric Pasley will be there as well, who wrote that Keep On Dreaming, Even If It Breaks Your Heart with the great Will Hogue. He will be there singing the song that he's on my album. He actually is on Down the Road. He and I will sing that and a couple others as well. And on top of that, last year I had for our Light the Late Night, we had a one of the earliest little Nashville reunions there with Claire Bowen and Jonathan Jackson were able to join me. Sam Palladio was not able to join me last year. He graciously agreed and will be there at the Light the Late Night this year. Sam Palladio, Gunner himself, will be there playing his songs. And what incredible new music he has. You have to hear it to believe it. So I'm really thrilled my friend Sam will be there. And that'll be this Friday night. So, and by the way, the Hutton is a great hotel to stay at. That's where we all stayed when we did Nashville. We stayed there for almost a month, I think, at least 3 weeks or something like that. And now they have an incredible venue inside it. It's called the Analog. We want to thank everybody at the Analog for helping put together this thing. Oh, here's a bit of news from me. Man, my knee, I tweaked my knee a little bit. Somewhere along the tour, it started aching. Probably all the Elvis moving I was doing. Getting too old for all that Elvis moving. But here, walking around homecoming, some little gimpy. And last night, I was hopping around on one leg a whole lot. But the show must go on. What else you got, Patty? Anything over there?
A few people are asking if the show's going to be streamed, but at this moment, it's not.
At this moment, we will not be streaming. We got to sell it out to stream it.
Lots of people enjoyed Cardiff. Some people saw you in every venue. They'd like you to come to Spain, Edinburgh.
Ooh, Spain. I would love to go to Spain. And Edinburgh. We played in Edinburgh years ago. Come on over here, Patty. Let's talk to you for a second. That's enough of the working on the thing. And coming home for homecoming. It was great, wasn't it? It was something.
So fun.
Last night, what were your feelings on that show, and what does it feel like to be back with all the old friends and relatives and all?
It was really fun to see Chip's mom watching him.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. My sentimental girl. You don't get to flee. You get to cry on camera like me. You get to cry. Come on. All right. I'm only teasing. What a sweetheart. She's thinking of my mom, and she's not wrong. That was really awesome.
That was awesome. Also, I was serenaded.
Oh, yeah.
By this guy who serenaded me so many years ago with Dire Straits. He told the whole story and then sang the whole song to me. And I don't know that that's ever happened like that before.
No, I don't think I have that.
Amazing.
It's been this many years. I mean, the first time I sang this song on stage, it was to her, and it was right at her. And
last night it was again.
And you've been to 1,000 NAPOD gigs since then,
yeah.
and I've never done that again. I just wanted to, in that moment, I told the story.
And a ton of our friends were there, and they were all like smiling about it and talking about how they were there and saw it happen. So that was pretty special. But it was a great night. I think you guys played like over 2 hours, right? 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Yeah, my knee feels like it. My voice sounds a little bit like it too. Although I'm surprised I have a voice this good right after that. It's not too bad.
Not too bad.
It's so rough, a little rough and shaggy. Your voice is as bad as mine.
I didn't
because they were all singing along.
I screamed and sang along, but yeah.
Yeah. We did a couple new ones too. We did "Wake Me Up When September Ends." Hold on. I love that little figure. We got any guitar players out there? Put that finger right there, 3rd fret, 2nd string. And then you go to the 4th string, and it's on the 5th fret. So it's just these 2 notes. It's hard to see them. There you go, those 2 right there. And then this one descends. So that 5th fret goes, while these stay the same. Summer has come and passed, the innocent can never last. Wake me up when September ends. Like my father come to pass.
He knew it last
7
night.
years have come so bad. Wake me up when September ends. Descends here and goes. Here comes the rain again, falling from the stars, descending, drenched in my pain again, becoming who we are. As my memory rests, but never forgets just what I lost. Wake me up when September ends. Wake me up when September ends. So good. All right, well, it is about that time for us to wrap up because we do have to get to the airport to get back to Nashville. I told you about that Crimdale Bridge. This is the song I wrote back in college about not only that bridge, but this campus. You'll hear a lot of little references about the places on this campus. Autumn on the campus as I hurried to my class, walking through the sunken gardens. That's right, 30-some years later, after I wrote a song about the sunken gardens, where does it take place, this show last night? In the sunken gardens. Through the sunken gardens I can see you as you pass. I wish that you could share this greatest love you've never known. But for now, no one is there. For now, I walk alone. Maybe time will make you understand. Baby, I will take you by your hand. The key will find the light. We will walk, I wanna walk, I wanna walk walk the bridge with you. Walk, I wanna walk. I wanna walk the bridge. Now the delis. I say winter at the delis. There's 3 main delis, and this is where everybody would go. This is not a big city with a big campus. It's a beautiful little school. And the main delis were the College Deli, Paul's Deli, and the Greenleaf. They're all right there. The College Deli, Paul's Deli, and the Greenleaf. So I would go. Winter at the delis, I can see you in the leaf. And it's snowing, but you melt me with a smile beyond belief. Well, it's been a couple months now, and you know me as a friend. I know you as a lover, but for now, let's just pretend. How I wish that you could hear me, that you could see the light. How I need to have you near me on a cold Virginia's night. Sitting by the fire, we could talk, then we'd walk. I wanna walk, I wanna walk, I wanna walk the bridge with you. I wanna walk, I wanna walk, I wanna walk the bridge with you. Baby, yes I. Springtime at the college, I can feel your skin so soft, and I can hear your heartbeat faster as you climb into my loft. Across the room I turn the light out, and I slowly turn the lock. Yeah, love has finally found us here, and now we go walk. I wanna walk, I wanna walk, I wanna walk, I wanna walk the bridge with you. I wanna walk, I wanna walk, I wanna walk. For the longest time, that's right where that song stayed. Makes sense, right? That's a school year. Fall, winter, spring. But the thing is, at the end of the year, when school was done and summer came, we would all go to Nag's Head. The whole school would descend on that town. And if you're not familiar with your geography, there's another name for Nag's Head. The Outer Banks. Paradise on Earth. So, just another one of those things where God smiles and laughs and goes, yep. You're going to be on a show about this place someday. But long before that, I wrote one final verse. This is a summer verse, and this is the last verse of the last song for today's live stream. Thanks for coming along to the live stream. Am I right? Next week, it's going to be just as impossible. We're going to be right in the middle of our Leukemia Lymphoma Society Light the Night Walk. Will be the night on Friday night, and then we're going to have the concert Friday night, and then we have the brunch on Saturday morning. Come along to that at the 404 Kitchen. And I guess on Sunday, you'll get what's left of me for the Love Ain't Pretty Love Stream. Till then, thanks for tuning in. Summer down at Nag's Head, you and I have walked the bridge. Now I'm holding you at sunset in the sand of Jockey's Ridge. Jockey's Ridge is the most gigantic pile of sand, the largest sand dune you can imagine, just a mountain of sand. And at night everybody goes up to the top and watches the sun go down. And we did that then, and I did hold her in the sand of Jockey's Ridge. Well, a year has come and gone, All the seasons have flown by. I could change that. 30 years have come and gone, and all the seasons have gone by. But holding you, I still remember all those reasons why I wanna walk, I wanna walk, I wanna walk, I wanna walk the bridge with you. I wanna walk, I wanna walk, I wanna walk the bridge. I finally found a lover now, a lover who is true. I wanna walk, I wanna walk, I wanna walk, I wanna, yeah, yeah. I wanna walk the bridge with you. 30 years later, I would stand on a bridge and ask a woman to marry me on a show called Nashville. God laughed again. Y'all take care.